Hey fellow agents, this is Agent Smith and we are playing Portal 2. Didn't have an opening sequence like I normally would speaking onto the other side because for whatever reason all of my shit's not working right. So let me fiddle with the sound just a little bit more. That should do. That should be much better. It should be around the same volume as everything else is going and limited. For some reason whenever I turn this game on it blows my fucking microphone out. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on this thing while we're actually doing this. So this is like the 4th or 5th time I've actually had to go through this sequence to get it set up. But we're going to play Portal 2. I believe this one picks up where the last one left off, or at least a few years later. But yeah, so I hope because you guys are going to enjoy. I've done this opening sequence so many times. It's hard to be cordial about it, but let's jump right into it. So, new game and a courtesy call. Play. So if I seem real quick to running through, I love these loading sequences that like pan away and do camera angles like this. It's kind of cool. Showing like the, I don't know, detail work. I don't even know how to describe it, but it looks nice.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise.
Why you seem so loud?
You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling.
Look it up.
You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor.
I'm down at the floor.
Good. This completes the gymnastic portion of your mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise.
I feel like more exercise would have been needed for gymnastics.
Please go stand in front of it.
Look up and look down seems some lazy gymnastics.
This is art. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art.
Ooh. Art. It's so
you should
arty.
now feel mentally reinvigorated.
Yes.
If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music.
Yes, beautiful music.
Now, please return to your bed.
It's relaxing music. All right, back to sleep. I tell you.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 9. This courtesy call is to inform you.
Anyone in there?
Subject should vacate the Enrichment Center immediately. Any test subject
Are you
Okay.
going to open the door
at this time.
at any
Will be
time?
assumed to have exercised.
Oh God, you look good, looking good.
So do
actually.
you.
Are you okay? Are you? Don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it slow.
Please prepare for emergency
It's the
evacuation.
audio changes I get to my headphones. That's why it sounds
prepare.
different
That's
to
all
me.
I'm saying. Prepare. It's all fine. All right. Don't move. I'm going to get us out of here. Oh, you might want to hang on to something. Word of advice. Up to you.
It's trying to simulate the surround sound effect that I asked it to.
You all right down there? Can you hear me? Hello?
I can hear you.
Most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage.
Of course.
But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
At all?
sure.
Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me, just say yes. Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just
Sounds like he's
jumped.
in my head.
But never
It's so
mind.
weird.
Say apple. Apple.
Apple.
Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
All reactor core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
Okay, look, I wasn't going to mention this to you, but I'm in pretty hot water here.
Oh,
How are you
Lordy.
doing down there? You still holding on?
I'm doing all right.
The reserve power ran out, so of course the whole Relaxation Center stops waking up the bloody test subjects.
Of course it does. Of course.
Hold on, this is a bit tricky. And of course, nobody tells me anything. No, why should you tell me
Oh,
anything?
jeez.
Why should I be kept informed? You know, about the life functions of the 10,000
Can you die in this
test
opening
subjects I'm
sequence?
supposed to be
That
in
would be
charge of.
insane.
Why? It's close. Can you see? Am I going to make it through? Have I got enough space?
See, now it doesn't sound so crazy loud in my
Just
head.
get through here. Okay, I just got to concentrate. And whose fault do you think it's going to be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables?
Probably yours.
Right, see, no, I hit that one. I hit that one.
Ooh.
Okay, listen, we should get our story straight, alright? If anyone asks, and no one's going to ask, don't worry.
No one.
But if anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive. Alright? Not dead.
Man, I haven't seen a single
there.
person since I've been in here.
On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment
that
in
docking
there that we're going to need
location?
to get out of here. I think this is a docking station. Get
think?
ready.
Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. Back it up. You were not throwing me into that wall.
That is not a docking station.
Didn't think it was.
So
Didn't think it was.
I'm going to attempt a manual override on this wall. Could get a bit technical. Hold on.
Yeah, there we go. A manual
Almost
override
there.
for a wall would be
Remember,
punching a hole right
you're
through
looking
it.
for a gun that makes holes.
Yes.
Not bullet holes. But don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on this time.
Alright. There we go.
There we go. Now, I'll be honest, you are probably in no fit state to run this particular type of cognitive gauntlet.
He still sounds like he's in the center of my
At least you're
head.
a good jumper.
I don't think surround
So you
sound
got that
works.
sort of jumping on your side. Just do your best, and I'll meet you up ahead.
Alright, so I'm just supposed to head through then?
All right, off you go.
Yeah, I am.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. We are currently
Back in this
experiencing
place
technical
again.
difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and
sounds much better
motivational
now.
support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social,
Environmental?
economic, or structural collapse. The portal will open, and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah! Look at her. In her beautiful orange jumpsuit. In my beautiful orange jumpsuit. Anyway. Let's get moving. Let's go get these puzzles out the way. Shouldn't be too
Button-based
crazy.
testing remains an important tool for science, even in a dire emergency. If cube and button-based testing caused this emergency, don't worry. The odds of this happening twice are very slim.
Well, those slim odds might be up higher because this is a video game and I am the hero. If cube and box button based puzzling is the cause of the end, as he said.
If you feel liquid running down your neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the material emancipation grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
Oh, that's not a good thing. Gonna need those ear tubes. Here. Gonna go ahead and grab this box here. Take it out. We'll just leave it right there at the edge. And pop into this button and take this cube with us. A Duke. And boom. Let's get on out of here. Easy day puzzles.
Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
Oh, lordy. Okay.
If the Earth is currently governed by a manner of animal king, sentient cloud, or other governing body that either refuses to or is
Animal
incapable
king.
of listening to reason.
That's the Animal King. Much like a Tiger King. A giant robot that takes over the world. It's too relevant to our current state. Video's gonna record longer than I expected, but I know I gotta stop this one, I think. Puzzle.
You made
Hey!
it. There should be a portal device on that podium over there.
I don't recall him being
Can't see it,
auditory
though.
everywhere, but...
Maybe it fell off. Do you want to go and have a quick look?
Oh, shit. I was listening for audio changes.
Can you see the portal gun?
No.
Also, are you alive?
Yes.
That's important. Should have asked that first. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work
There it
on the
is.
assumption that you're still alive, and I'm just going to wait for you up ahead. I'll wait 1 hour, then I'll come back, and assuming I can locate your dead body, I'll bury you. All right?
Sounds like a
Brilliant.
plan.
Go team! See you in an hour, hopefully. If you're not dead.
Looks like, and everybody on the Earth wants to talk to me right now, which is giving me a lot of pause points on here. Hey, I've never noticed this before. There's actually a phase of things, like moon phases and stuff. That's what this is, seeing through to the moon. They use it to tell what day it is. Huh. But this shows the story of them building the AI killing everybody, me coming in and being offered cake, and then I guess triumphing using the portals and becoming a god to these people. I'm a god. There we go. But anyway, let's get back to this. Puzzle room so we can hurry up and get the heck out of here. Hopefully this robot will help us. You know, I gotta say, having done this a bunch of times, I don't think he ever tells you his name. Maybe I miss it every single time.
Some emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal military androids have been taught to read and provided with 1 copy of the Laws of Robotics to share. Good. If you feel that a lethal military android has not respected your rights as detailed in the Laws of Robotics,
I haven't seen a lethal military android since I've been in here.
A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will initiate the appropriate grievance filing paperwork.
So it loaded in right quick like that. If I jumped into that tube a little bit faster, then he finishes his conversation. The length of the time on the tube is actually just as long as needed to complete their conversational loop. So you can't even cut the story off, which is kind of cool. I like that.
To help you remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death, smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
I was enjoying that smooth jazz. It was kind of frantic for smooth, but nonetheless. I need to go up here, then over here, and take that cube. There we go. We need to drop that one through and take that cube. There we go.
Great work. Because this message is pre-recorded, any observations related to your performance are speculation on our part. Please disregard any undeserved compliments.
Broke it. I'm not going through that way. Where am I? What's up here? It's another observation room. Unreason. None of this means anything to me. It's a bunch of mathematics and weird, crazy drawings. And cat drawings. Always gotta have the cat drawings. Oop. It almost sounds like they're about to go into ABC with that song. Drink over the top of my microphone. I live dangerously.
If the Enrichment Center is currently being bombarded with fireballs, meteorites, or other objects from space, please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
Oop. Okay. That's a tube and there's a floor. Give me a box. Oop. Drop on this button. Makes a staircase. Okay. Now, looks like this is going to cause another one to drop. Shoot it out. Boom. Nice. I never put a secondary button for no reason. That reason? To stop that from flying into the water. I suppose if I was quick enough, I could probably grab it.
The Enrichment Center reminds you that although circumstances may appear bleak, you are not alone. All Aperture Science personality constructs will remain functional in apocalyptic, low-power environments of as few as 1.1 volts.
Good to know, good to know. That song is going to be in my head until they put something else in there, I swear. It sounds almost like ABC.
This next test applies the principles of momentum to movement through portals. If the laws of physics no longer apply in the future, God help you.
God help you. Alright, well, let's see. Let's do it one more time. Oh. Suppose it would help if I put a hole there earlier. Stay. There you go. Right there. Line it up. And drop it in. Nice. I'll join you, Cube. And now I'll leave you
You are a
behind.
non-employee who has discovered this facility amid the ruins of civilization. Welcome. And remember, testing is the future. And the future starts with you.
Oh, okay. Orange portal. Blue portal. Got a cube. Now we need to send the cube in there. Let's drop it. Perfect. Yoop. And now move that for me. See if I can make this jump. Oop.
Good work getting
Nice.
this far, future starter. That
Hey.
said, if you are simple-minded, bold, or irradiated in such a way that the future should not start with you, please return to your primitive tribe and send back someone better qualified for testing.
Huh. Never noticed that up there. I'm too curious about shit, but it doesn't look like I can get to it, so let's just get back to what I was supposed to be doing. Like how smooth I transitioned there. Oops. Bumping into things. I get distracted by all the little secrets. There's a lot
To
of
ensure
secrets to these
sufficient
rooms if you know
power
how to
remains
use
for
the
core
portals
testing
properly.
protocols, all safety devices have been disabled. The Enrichment Center respects your right to have questions or concerns about this policy.
To have no safeties?
Aye,
Hey.
I'm up here.
There you are.
Brilliant! You did find a portal gun. Oh, do you know what? It just goes to show, people with brain damage are the real heroes.
I don't
in the
have brain
end, aren't they,
damage.
At the end of the day, brave. Come on through.
I'm
Okay,
already
listen.
here.
Let me lay something on you here. It's pretty heavy. They told me
For who?
never, never, ever to disengage myself from my management rail, or I would die. But we're
you'll
out
be
of
alright.
options here, so get ready to catch me.
Considering
all
your
right, on
rail
the off
is
chance
broken.
that I'm not dead the moment I pop off this thing. On 3. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. That's high. It's too
yep.
high, isn't it? Really, that. All right, going on 3 just gives you too
Not
much
that
time. to
far
think
at
about
all.
it. Let's go on 1 this time. Okay, ready? 1. Catch me, catch me!
Every
Ow.
time.
I am not dead. I'm not dead.
They
Put
lied
me
to
into
you.
that stick on the wall over there, yeah, and I'll show you something. You'll be impressed by this.
This stick. Book.
Yeah, I can't do it if you're watching. Seriously, I'm not joking. Could you just turn around for a second?
That was a second. You sure?
I can't do it if you're watching.
I'm not looking. There you go.
All right, you can turn around now.
What did he do?
Bam! Secret panel.
Okay.
While your back was turned. Pick me up. Let's get out of here. And off we go.
Secret panel.
Look at this.
We're
no
free.
rail to tell us where to go. Oh, this is brilliant. We can go wherever we want. Just hold on though. Where are we going? Seriously. Hang on. Let me just get my bearings. Just follow the rail, actually. Oh no. Yes. Hello. No, we're not stopping. Don't make eye contact. Whatever you do. No. Thanks. We're good.
This guy.
Appreciate it. Keep moving. Keep moving.
He sounds so. I play a lot of Hermitcraft, and he sounds like Mumbo Jumbo to me. But I know it's Stephen Merchant is actually the voice actor, so I guess that means that Mumbo Jumbo sounds like Stephen Merchant. I don't know if he knows that, but if you're a Hermitcraft fan or if you're a Mumbo Jumbo fan, hey, you'd recognize the
bring you
sound.
up to speed on something right now. In order to escape,
It's his
we're going to have to
pacing
go
and style.
through her chamber, and she will probably kill us if she's awake.
We're good. You're all right, buddy.
Okay, I'm going to lay my cards on the table. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go in there. Don't go in there. She's off. She's off. Don't panic over it. She's off. All fine. On we go. There she is. What a nasty piece of work she was, honestly. Like a proper maniac. Do you know who ended up taking her down in the end?
Me.
You're not going to believe this. A human. I know. I wouldn't have believed it either. Apparently this human escaped and nobody's seen him since.
It's not a him, it was her.
Time where absolutely nothing happened. And then there's us escaping now. So that's pretty much the whole story. You're up to speed.
I feel like that's incorrect. There has to have been something.
Actually, look at it. That's quite a distance, isn't it? Okay, you know what? Go ahead and jump. You've got... Ah! Oh, still held. Still being held. That's a great job. You've applied the grit. We're all fine. That's
You told me to jump, bro. What is this place you're taking me to?
I just looked down. I do not recommend
Ooh-wee.
it. I've just done it again.
It's a great mist. Into the
This
abyss.
is the main breaker room. Look for a switch that says escape pod. All right, don't touch anything else.
These switches.
Don't touch anything else. Don't even look at anything else. Well, obviously you've got to look at everything else to find the escape pod. But as soon as you look at something and it doesn't say escape pod, look at something else. Look at the next thing. All right, but don't touch anything else or look at anything. Well, look at other things, but don't. You understand? Can you see it anywhere? I can't see it anywhere.
None of these are labeled.
Tell you what, plug me in and I'll turn the lights on.
So how am I supposed to be able to find anything if they're not labeled properly? Or at all? There you go, buddy.
Let there be light. That's God. It's quoting God. Oh, look at that. Turning.
Oh, look at that.
But probably fine, as long as it doesn't start, moving up. Now, escape pod. It's moving up. Okay, no, don't
Yeah,
worry,
and
don't
it's
worry.
turning on all the
This should
switches,
slow
too.
it down. No, makes it go faster.
That was made faster, yep.
Uh-oh.
Power up initiated.
Okay, don't panic. All right, stop panicking.
I'm not. You're
I can still
panicking.
stop this.
Nobody's panicking over here.
Oh,
waiting.
there's a password. Okay, it's fine. I'll just
Can't go that way.
Not a problem. A.
You're gonna guess? You're just gonna guess the fucking password?
A.
She has a grudge. I've done things.
Start writing these down.
Power up complete.
Okay, listen. All right, new plan. Act natural. We've done nothing.
Oh.
It's
Oh, hey.
you.
Oh, yes, you too.
It's been a long time.
Maybe.
How have you been? I've been really
sleeping.
busy being dead. You know, after you murdered me.
You did
I
what?
have no idea what she's talking about.
Oh no!
Oh, here we go.
Oh no!
Okay, look, we both said a lot
look
of
so
things
afraid.
that you're going to regret. But I think
We
we've
both
got
said?
differences behind us.
I'm gonna regret.
Silence. You monster.
I'm not a monster. I did what I did as a
will
human
say,
being.
though, that since you went to all the trouble of waking me up, you
It's our
must
nature to
really,
survive.
really love to test. I love it too. There's just one small thing we need to take care of first.
Right into the incinerator. She's turning shit on. Place is building itself back up here in these pictures. Joy, oh joys. Now, I'm going to go ahead and hold this off here. I hope that you guys have been enjoying this, and if you have, and my microphone hasn't blown out all my audio, you'll be watching this and being like, what the hell is he talking about? But either way, if you enjoyed this, then I will see you all in the next episode of Portal 2. Have a great day. Oh, hey. I see that you guys are done with this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, you can see another one over here on the right hand side. And of course, we've also got one on the left as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.